Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I wanted to quickly talk about one thing. How can you determine if your email marketing is working? When iOS 15 hit, a lot of emphasis was put more on the click through rate. How many people are clicking on your message? That seems simple enough, right? Vendors would send you back the information, or you would look on your CRM or your marketing platform. You'd be able to see the number of opens, and then you'd also be able to see the number of clicks. And if that click number was high, yay, you reached the right audience. But wait a minute, there's some things you need to consider. And I don't want you to get fooled by click-through rates, because I've had a few vendors come in and say, "Oh my gosh, Donna, we've got the best click-through rate. Look what click-through rate we're getting." I'm like, well, wait a minute. Are they? And this is what we're going to talk about today. You have your click-through rate. Here, let's get a pen. You've got the click-through rate up here. People call that your CTR. And then it says click-through rate. But out of those click-through rates, are they unique? The number they're giving you, are they unique? Meaning they're only counting each person once. They're not counting Donna Peterson if she's clicked 3 times. I don't want that to be considered 3 clicks if I've clicked in 3 different spots. I want to see the number of just what Donna Peterson did. I want myself to be counted once. So you want to make sure that you are looking at unique. You want the number of unique clicks. The next thing when you're looking at click-through rates is the number. Is the number from the opens, or is it the number from delivered? There's a big difference there, because people will come into me and say, "Oh, Donna, we have a 15% click-through rate." And I'm like, "You do? Okay, let's start with, are they unique?" Usually they're not. So now let's break it down. Tell me how many of those clicks are unique. And then that number from the number of opens or the number of delivered? I want to see the number from the delivered. To me, that is a true representation of how the email did. For my clients, what we do is we'll do the opens, the open percentages, which that's good. And like we know with iOS 15, you can still use it, but that is a broad parameter of really how your email is doing. And then it comes down to the click-through rate. And what the click-through rate is, we'll get that number of the uniques. We'll figure out what the percentage is from the number delivered. And then you work out your cost per click. If my client is paying a large amount of money for a cost per click, we usually go look for a different source. If we're getting click-through rates of uniques to the delivered of less than 1%, we'll look at a different source. Really, when you're going in for industry-specific lists, those numbers should be really high, because we are picking C-level executives in specific industries who are interested in specific pieces of equipment. Maybe on the biopharma space, they're looking for HPLC machines or mass spectrometers. Or if they're in the metal and, metal fabricating industry, they have CNC equipment or welding equipment. You're in the food and beverage space and you have a dairy filling line. We're going that specific into the target audience of the people that we email, so that we can see a large number of unique clicks The percentage to the amount delivered is high, and thus our cost per click is low. And that's what you want to see because one, we want to keep the cost down. Of course, we don't want to be wasting money, but we also want to make sure that we are reaching the right audience. And if those people are clicking through, they're interested in what we have to offer. So we are targeting the right people. So I don't want you to get fooled by click-through rates. When vendors or marketing agencies or anyone talks to you about click-through rate, ask them those two questions. Are they the uniques? And is it from the number delivered? Make sure you know those two things because that's when you can really figure out if your email marketing campaigns work. And when we always do, your marketing audit, we need to know that exact information because we need to figure out, is it working? Is your marketing campaigns heading in the direction that you want to achieve the goals and objectives of your company? Your company is unique. Your objectives and goals are unique. And you've got to get on the right path to reach them. If you have any questions for me directly, please feel free to reach out to me at dpeterson@worldinnovators.com. Talk to you later and have a great day. Bye.